Hello, welcome back. Right now, I'm making a video to address some concern on Reddit about my race etiquette, which I have really poor race etiquette, and I'm very aware of this. So anyway, the comment wasn't mean or anything like that, but it made me think about how I need to get this done before I start doing like a lot of online racing or any for that matter. Because eventually, I'd like to take the whole racing thing a lot more seriously. So I got a Assetto Corsa up here right now with I think we're driving a GT86, and it's a decent car. Got a good amount of horsepower. We're at Red Bull Ring, so I got it set up. So what I'm going to do to address my race etiquette, so I stop, driving so erratically around other cars, and like start, basically passing whenever it's safer to pass, and just giving people distance whenever you're supposed to. Now, I'm not saying this is going to be a perfect display of that, but what I've been practicing lately is putting myself in last place on a pretty decent difficulty in the AI. So basically, right now I think I'm at 93% difficulty, and I put myself in 24th place. So, and I just keep doing this kind of on repeat to make sure that like whenever I do get first place, which I have done a couple times. So it's it's fun to do. It's difficult. I don't know if this is the best practice because a lot of people would just say just do it against the AI because not against the AI but against real people because that's how you're going to get real responses, real reactions to how you're driving, and you'll be able to react to how real people are driving, and that's what you really want to do. But I don't want to get in any online lobbies and start pissing people off straight away. So what I'm going to do, or even just search for I don't really want to search for races with a bunch of amateurs like myself, and then we all just fail miserably because we keep bumping into each other. So this is pretty good practice. It's not like I've not done any online racing. I have, and I've never really messed anybody up too much, but I just got nervous and just kind of quit out before I did cause some problems. So anyway, I'm going to get this started here and see how it goes this time, and hopefully I can give people some inspiration to maybe work on race etiquette this way. I don't know if it's a great way, but again, it seems to be working for me. I seem to be more cautious around other cars and more respectful of their boundaries. So here we go. All right, so we can get a few people off the line here, and that's kind of my goal here to start because I'm starting so far back. That's always random though how that turns out. Never know. Just gotta hope that people try to avoid you as much as you're avoiding them. Ooh, got hit a little bit. That was my fault. Really, for now, I'm just trying to give people a little bit more space than I even need to, even though right there in the beginning there, that wasn't a great display of that. I'm going like real slow into turns too, to just make sure that I get the best jump out of it in these situations where it's real tight. So I can definitely take this person here. I've also been trying to adapt my braking line, or my race line to my braking right here so I don't hit anybody whenever I brake a little later than on the rest of the straight here. And I may, possibly it might even be wrong for me to even have jumped in front of that person. I don't really know perfect race rules, but I do feel like it's fun to start so far back, and I feel like if you don't cause a collision or you don't cause anybody to go off, then I feel like that's, better than I was doing. Not to mention, it's pretty rewarding to start so far back and, be able to get first place still. Even if it is against the AI, you feel pretty good about it. Got a little bit of sway going on here. Admittedly, this is not my favorite car to drive. I just started driving this one today for the first time. I wanted to use a different car than I'm used to using. I use the Mazdas quite a bit. Well, the MX-5 Mazda cars specifically, because they're just fun ones to practice. They control well, they have great acceleration. I think they're a great beginner car. pass him up here. Instead of worrying about it right there in the corner. That's one thing I was doing a lot, is passing in the corner and really causing myself to wreck a lot and causing other people to wreck as well. I mean, sometimes you can get a good angle on the turn in, and, you know, be able to get enough speed coming out of the corner that you really didn't need to do what I was doing. Only when it gets congested like that have I been trying to drop that to first gear, because it gets really slow. If the traffic's thinned out there, then second is more than sufficient. It doesn't slow you down too much to hold that out. But this car has weird gearing. A lot of times you can even be in like third gear there, I've seen in some cars. I mean, it's a fun car to drive, but it just feels like the gears sometimes take a little longer than I want them to. Like right here on fourth gear, I'm holding that to the ground and it's not seeming like it could pick up ever, you know what I mean? Or just, you know, obviously seems like just sluggish. Oops, a little too much there. I can recover from that too. Assetto Corsa, your lap, I mean, you have to lap to know what place you really are if you're forgetting, because I don't really remember, but I have to make it around there again for it to start telling me. Ooh, way wide. Should have dropped it down before that. Here we go. I don't think I'm going to gain a place on this straight, but gotta be hopeful. We'll start making mistakes here. Alright, 11th place. Don't know why I did that, but just figured I'd experiment a little bit. Decent angle on that, hopefully that'll allow me to get past these people on this straight, a couple of them. Don't know if I can sneak between them there, but they're not leaving me much room. There we go. Ooh, almost hit them. Traffic's pretty slow here right now. So sometimes having 24 cars on the track it can make it interesting, because it gets cluttered up, and then you really gotta pay attention to your braking, so you don't like rear end somebody right there and mess yourself up. Don't need to upshift yet. Here we go. That was better than last time. Hopefully I can hold it out here. Nope, that was too early, but it's alright. Try this time. Try to go in there a little bit more speed, precision. Left foot braking to speed it up here. Here we go. This is what I needed there. This could get interesting, because I probably shouldn't do what I'm about to try, but I'm gonna. Oh, no, that's good. Alright. Gained a place there. I mean, again, you might not always make it to first place, but see how close you can get from doing this, and it might help. I just figured I'd throw that out there because I think it's a good idea. I don't know. Again, everybody's gonna have differing opinions on what the best practice methods are, but I don't think it's a bad idea. Now, I'm not doing this to work on my race lines exactly. I'm doing this to kind of just learn how I can avoid people and still remain just about as fast as I was going before. And getting in ways faster because I'm getting in less incidents. Ooh, haha, I thought I was definitely going to misjudge that. Oh, there's some perfect opportunity. There we go. See, I've also been kind of going to the outside a little bit more, maybe altering my race line just because I know I'm a little bit faster than some of the AI. So I give myself just enough room to play and still try to get at least close to the racing line. That might have been a horrible move by my part there. Oh man. I was losing traction for a second there because of that behavior. But I mean, we've got pretty much just one lap to go after around this next couple bends and gain some places. I mean, 24th, I mean, it wouldn't be bad to just place where I'm at right now on this difficulty. Ooh, I gotta give that person there. I did not have the right to take that, so I should have done just what I did there. But again, I should have just, avoided that behavior to begin with. Check. 5th place for now. There we go. Again, I mean, I kind of feel like as long as you don't hit them and you're not making them go off the track and they're able to still continue driving well, then sure, I probably scared that person a little bit if that was a real person. It would have made him a little freaked out, but that wasn't really... I tried braking beside them and I just had a little bit too much speed carrying into it, just like here. A little risky, but in my opinion that was worth it. Nobody got hurt. And if I was racing against real people, I would be a lot more cautious than even this, I'd be not trying to take risks by coming up beside somebody like that. But before I wasn't really altering my racing line, and I was braking late and hitting people because I just wasn't paying attention to the fact that they were not going to be able to stop us. Keep going, since they were already on a path to being slower. So, I mean, that's what I mean. You can't wait for your opponent's brake lights to start braking. You got to pay attention to your own race line, or the race line that you should be following. Sometimes, you definitely just want to catch up, so you brake really late. But if that's at the expense of someone who was doing something right, I mean, really, you don't want to do that. You don't want to take part in that, messing up someone's hard work just because I don't know, just for a place. If you can't gain the place right, then you don't deserve it. So I totally get why people would be upset about that stuff. 3rd place. See. Not bad. It's pretty much over there. Alright, so... Alright. I don't know. See, it's fun practice for me. I really enjoy doing that. And I've been doing that for the last couple days. Basically, I got a little bit self-conscious about the constructive criticism that I received on Reddit. And, I mean, no hard feelings, really. I mean, the person was right. You have to start working on that stuff, especially if you're trying to be a sim racing YouTuber, you know what I mean? But, alright, so basically I just wanted to throw this video out there as an idea for people who might want to be working on their boundaries and just to see where it can go for them. I don't know if it's going to work for everybody, but it was worth a shot and throwing it out there. And yeah, any ideas and what you think about it, let me know. Any opinions on the situation, and if you have any better ideas for practicing this type of stuff in an offline mode, let me know. Because I've done a lot of time attacks and stuff before, and a lot of hot lapping, and really none of that's going to help you if there's not another car on the track. So starting behind them or whatever, like I usually set my position to random, and whatever position they give me, I just go from there. And a lot of times, I don't know, it's nice to start up front, but that doesn't help you learn how to start from farther back. Say something happens in qualifying and you just so your car breaks and you end up becoming last place. You got to be able to work your way forward if you're trying to win. A lot of times there's obviously money on the line in your car and everything like that in real life. So, truthfully, starting from back as far as you can and learning to play your way through the field is probably smart, even if it is AI. I don't really know. Like I said, I'd like to know people's opinions about it, and if this helps somebody, please let me know. But feel free to like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.